now starting in this league.
Yeah. I mean,
everybody else, the Chargers need to get on board.
They need
to all get on board, man.
Yeah. I mean, there was a mad dash for quarterbacks not too long ago. Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Or last year? Year before? Was it last year? Last year's draft class of 5 quarterbacks drafted in the draft. There's going to be another one here soon. I don't know if there's going to be enough quarterbacks to go around.
Supposed to be some great prospects coming out,
but there's going to.
Are you thinking Jalen Hurts is going to be like?
I don't know.
I'm pulling for me. I've never heard a story that good. That doesn't involve like tragedy.
Yeah. I would like to see him do well. I'm just not sure if it's going to translate. I mean, he's built. He reminds me of Cam Newton.
Is he that big?
He looks that big.
Looking at him, I haven't seen this height anywhere.
Cam Newton's built like a damn linebacker.
Yeah,
but
Cam Newton's built bigger. Yeah, like a 3-4 out linebacker. Yeah,
but he kind of reminds me of him. I mean, he's not like your Lamar Jackson that's like out here shifty and kind of small, lanky guy that's out here just super fast. I mean, I've seen him lower his shoulder and take the brunt of the tackle a couple times. I mean, I see him as like a Cam Newton, but we know Cam Newton's. I mean that's not a prototype that I guess lasts very long in the NFL.
Now, the funny thing about this whole, because I've been fighting this issue for a long time. I've been fighting this fight. They was like, Cam Newton gets hit too much. Cam Newton didn't stay in the pocket. This, that, and the other. Cam Newton made it to like year 7 or 8 before he got hurt.
Yes.
The other guy that came out a year later than him, Andrew Luck, came out the next year, has retired playing in the pocket.
Okay.
Like Andrew Luck will take off and take a hit, and he will lower his shoulder.
Yes.
But he's not out here running the ball 10 times a game the way Cam Newton did. Cam Newton is still in this league, and still, once he gets healthy, will probably be okay.
Is Cam Newton in the league?
Yeah.
Is he?
You're not expecting your backup quarterback to come in and
play better than you and lead your team to more wins than you could do off of a phantom Liz Frank injury.
That's a real injury. That dude's fucked up.
I'm sure it's a real injury, like in medical books. I'm not sure Cam Newton has that injury.
They just gave him the sand.
I think they gave him the Flacco treatment. And they're like, oh, Flacco hurt his hip. But good thing we got this real good guy on the bench because he can just hold the fort down until fucking Flacco comes back. No, that's exactly what's happening to fucking Cam Newton. They're like, bro, you dress weird. You can't fucking play football no more. Hey,
he's been bad.
Your foot hurts, right? Yeah, coach, my foot hurts. Go ahead and take a break real quick. We'll let this injury heal up.
Yeah,
and we'll let the rookie, he's just a rookie. We'll let him get his feet wet, and then once you're good to go, we'll let you back in. What's going to happen is they're going to realize, hey, we're winning games. Christian McCaffrey is playing lights out.
Lights out.
Maybe we don't need Cam.
Now, I'm thinking that I agree with the conclusion of that statement. Your whole little fantasy there. But the initial part of it, Cam is hurt, man. He was hurt all last year. And you're watching a guy who I don't think he did much well when it came to throwing the football. I think he was
not at all.
I think as a quarterback as a whole, if you add in his running, he was a top 7-5 quarterback. He's somewhere in there.
I think
if you just took away his legs, that dude is like a top 20 passer.
Yeah, I don't think he's that talented. Granted, okay, yes, he's talented in the sense that he has great athletic ability. I don't see him. I could see him very easily falling into an RG3 role. Now, I don't know if his ego would allow him to fall into an RG3 role, but I could very easily see him being a younger guy's mentor type of thing.
My theory before was that when they first said that he was hurt, and like I said, dude's obviously hurt. They're not letting him run. I still even think his shoulder maybe still be bothering him, even though they're saying it's only a foot issue. When he first got hurt, I was like, oh, all right, he's going to have to sit down. And then that Allen guy came in. I was like, oh, shit, this dude can throw. I think Cam Newton's going to be playing in Tampa next year. And then Winston started actually. I think that's probably what made Winston start performing.
Yeah, he's like, they're not about to sit this motherfucker.
They have Cam down here competing with me and Cam. Nah, fuck that.
So I could see Cam going somewhere, though.
I could see him going somewhere.
But
I still think it's too early, though, because with the way that McCaffrey's running, ain't too much pressure on that quarterback. You have to see what happens to Allen when he has to throw you a victory.
But if Cam comes, let's say Cam gets healthy this year. I don't know. Liz Frank injuries. Hollywood Brown had a Liz Frank injury and he was out.
They're calling him questionable for this next game, and they had him as out. So
now, if and when he does come back, does he actually make the team better? Because you had to consider that.
If you get old Cam back, yes. Now, is old Cam a thing that we'll never see again?
Probably.
I'm starting to think that's maybe the case.
Probably for the past 2 years.
Yeah, his shoulder last year and foot this year.
He's just not. He's been an average quarterback at best. He's living off of the old Super Cam hype. Yeah, and that's what's keeping him afloat right now.
Yeah, they need to send him like to Germany and get some like them stem cells.
It is somewhere. Get him some deer antler spray and hook him up because right now it ain't looking good. It's not. I'm not feeling it. I don't think it's going to work out well. I think he will be somewhere else next year.
I can see that happening.
I could definitely see him being somewhere else.
It all depends on how this stretch goes, but I could definitely see that happening. Mm-hmm. Now there's always that room for him to come in and save the day and be Super Cam for real.
I don't see that happening.
It can happen. It can easily happen. All that has to happen is they end up in a game against like the Saints, like one of those hard games that they're going to have a hard time winning. Or even Tampa Bay, the way they're playing right now. Like, what if Tampa Bay comes out because they're schizophrenic right now? Okay. But what if Tampa Bay comes out this week coming up because they're playing Carolina? What if they come out and throw 50 up again?
Okay.
And it's like it's only.
When have you ever known Cam to come out and be like, "Yo, Cam, we need 50"? He was like, "All right, bro, I got you."
Not 50, but during that MVP year, 40. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 40 still gets you an L when the fucking Bucks are putting up 58 fucking points.
I don't think they could. I think Winston was in the zone. I don't think he could ever do that again.
You might be right, but I don't see. There's teams out there that got a shitty quarterback issue right now that wouldn't mind taking Cam Newton.
I honestly don't think that's true.
I think that there's a team out there that could greatly use Cam Newton.
Who?
And I think that team could greatly use everything that Cam Newton brings. They need the limelight.
Wow.
We need a better quarterback. He needs to be younger.
I don't even know what you're about to say, but it's gonna be wild.
And it may even keep our star players around. Like this, it's the perfect pairing for this. Granted, you'd have to figure out how the coaching works and maybe you get a new guy in there, maybe you don't. Maybe keep the guy that's there now. I think is a young guy. Cam Newton needs to go to Cincinnati.
That's a team that needs to quit on their quarterback yesterday. Yes.
Cam Newton gets to Cincinnati. That may keep A.J. Green around.
I don't think A.J. Green is going to have it no more, man. A.J. Green's going through the same thing Cam's going through. His body's failing him.
A.J. Green is a stud regardless.
He is, but when you can get him for 6 games a year, like, I don't know how many games he's going to play this year. They said, 2 to 4 week injury. And he's like, 3 weeks in, he's like, I never said that.
You see him? Why would you want to come in? Because you know the only person going to, okay, once I get in, Dalton's going to throw me the ball 15 times a fucking game, and I'm going to get lit the hell up.
Yep.
Half of his throws are going to overthrow. I'm going to get smacked in the mouth. No, I don't want that. Bro, my ankle, shin, knee, hip thing still hurts. I'm out.
Damn.
I'm not coming in yet. I got a headache. I don't feel like it today. I'm not in the mood.
Sick to work.
I'm not in the mood. Roll over. Go back to sleep. No, he's not. AJ Green don't want to be out there getting embarrassed with them boys.
But he's been getting embarrassed for years, though. Well, I take that back.
AJ Green's been lighting up the AFC North.
Yes.
On the Bengals.
Yeah. No, but I'll take that back because the Bengals have actually put together a lot of good seasons.
But Andy Dalton is their crutch.
Right.
Or he's not their crutch. He's their fucking Achilles heel.
Yeah. They go to the playoffs and it's just like, oh, shit, I can't play against these defenses. Yeah.
No, he's out. Send Cam in there. Maybe you get Cam involved. Maybe you don't. But anything right now is better than fucking Andy Dalton.
I'll second that. Anything's better than Andy Dalton. I'll take the ghost of Mason Rudolph.
Send him to Cincy.
I'll take the ghost of Mason Rudolph over fucking
exactly.
Andy Dalton. Because at least you know the ghost of Mason Rudolph has upside. Andy Dalton's tapped out.
QB1, QB2, QB3. You got Cam Newton. You bring in the ghost at number 2. And then you got Johnny Manziel at number 3. Ooh. Running the iPad or whatever the hell they got on the sideline. And then that's your 1-2-3 punch. You can't, that's what Cincinnati needs. Hook it up.
Dude, talk about, like, something that just went terribly wrong.
What's that?
Manziel. Do you remember that shit? Do you remember his meteoric ascension signed by Nike? Had that pro day.
This is so crazy. It's almost like we're about to talk about Mayfield. This is insane to me.
But no, I feel like Menzel is twice the hype of Mayfield and half the talent, because Menzel's claim to fame was like just hucking it.
Yeah,
it was just like, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna scramble out, I'm almost get tackled, I'm gonna spin around 3 times, and then I'm just gonna blindly just huck it down.
He was a little guy.
Yeah. Now size, if you want to talk about size comparisons, athletic comparison, Johnny Manziel is probably a better athlete, but I think that Baker Mayfield is a way better thrower. I don't think it's close.
The only thing,
and I think that Baker Mayfield has probably seen his playbook, where I can't even guarantee that Johnny Manziel has ever seen his playbook.
The only real big difference here is I feel like Mayfield's not an alcoholic.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Manziel was like drunk the entire season. Yeah, just Quaaludes and doing it up. He was partying. He was in NFL. Give me that contract. Now I can buy all the drugs possible. So I just don't send Cam. Get him the hell out of Carolina. They don't need him there. They got a new guy. Spark some life. Maybe save Ron's job.
You talking about Ron Rivera?
Yeah.
Dude, to me, that dude's unfireable to me.
You're crazy.
I think he's right outside the top 5 in coaches.
That may be so.
Why would you? I mean, I'm not saying he's unfireable, like nobody would ever fire him. What I mean is that if you fire him, it's going to be very hard for you to recover. Like, it's almost like when Philadelphia fired Andy Reid, and they did rebound. And they actually did it very quickly. But like the margin to bounce back from Andy Reid, even if Andy Reid has a 6-10 season, to me, Andy Reid has a 6-10 season, we're going to sit through that.
It's fine. I feel like they're fine. They can afford to get rid of the front office, mix it up. They're not a Super Bowl team. They're not even really a playoff team. And they haven't been in I don't know how fucking long. But even when they went to the playoffs and did well, they make it to the Super Bowl. They weren't even that great of a team then. I think the Panthers are a ways away from being legit.
I think they're
contenders.
They're legitimately one player away. There's one thing that needs
explain that to me.
Their O-line is run blocking their asses off. They're giving a second-year undrafted free agent time in the pocket.
Okay.
They're playing as a top 8 defense right now, and they're probably going to continue to get better.
Okay. All
you need left is a serviceable quarterback. Right now, this dude is standing in and it's working. So I'm thinking if you actually – maybe he goes on and becomes the next Tom Brady. Who knows? Like maybe he gets better or something like that. But as of right now, if you're saying that Allen's not the guy, all you have to do is draft somebody else this next year coming up. Maybe – you go Jalen Hurts and say, we like what Cam did.
So all we're doing right now is we're just adding more teams to the mix that need to draft a quarterback. There's not enough to go around.
I think
let's throw our names into the draft, see if we can get to the combine. Maybe somebody will pick us up.
Bruh, who needs a quarterback?
Cincinnati needs a quarterback. The Browns probably need a fucking quarterback.
I'm on reserve on that one.
Carolina needs a quarterback. If old boy doesn't work out, if the young guy doesn't work out. Tennessee needs a quarterback. Mariota is not the answer, and they won't let that fucking go at all.
They brought Tannehill in, though. Tannehill's not the answer either.
Tannehill ain't never been the answer.
When you bring in Tannehill, when your starting quarterback is like kind of plays like Tannehill, and it's like you're kind of putting the pressure on them.
Mariota is the floor of Lamar Jackson.
I think we just saw the floor of Lamar Jackson, though.
What was that?
Didn't he just throw like 3 picks?
He threw 3 picks, sure. One was pass interference. I'm not even going to get into this. Right? You're not going to bait me in. You're not going to bait me in to fucking protecting the Ravens right now. Either way, Tennessee needs a quarterback.
Okay.
Atlanta,
they're not moving off of Mariota.
They need to. I mean, he's still good.
Yeah, I don't see.
But they need to start finding his replacement.
No, I don't think. I think what they need to do right now is only draft O linemen. That's it. Don't pick another fucking player until you draft. What is that? Okay. Don't draft another player until you have 5 serviceable O linemen. Because they can't run.
Yeah.
They can't run. They're getting old boy smoked. Like, they need an O line. They've been needing this O line for a while now. I feel like that's been their downfall.
Okay.
They have their defense built, but they keep having these injuries. Like you saw that